I'll talk because I didn't talk much in the last video, so I want to go over what I'm doing here. I've set up 3 different types of scalping systems to scalp the Asia overlap. Asia starts to close about this time, so people start closing their desks and their positions, and at the same time Germany starts to open, and then London starts to open soon after that. So there's this big overlap, and I always found it very difficult to trade the overlap. I never put much money into it. I stuck with my Sydney scalps, and then late Asia, and then sometimes early morning in New York. But I never had much success trading this, and I've seen a lot of people that they really enjoy it. I guess most people in Europe, but I figured I'd give this particular this particular system a shot because I'd never done it. And with this, I've tried box trading, I've tried my scalping, my Sam Seiden supply and demand scalping. I've tried grid trading. I've tried all sorts of different types of trading. So it's not a lack of know-how. It's just that the market is very frustrating that time. And basically, I only traded the Euro USD. That was the one I traded the most of. A few other pairs, but as I said, I've come from the Forex world. So this is the Hyper Scalper envelope here. I added some supply and demand bars to it, just kind of give me some targets to look at a little bit. It might help you guys to see out there, the viewers, to see what I'm looking at. You can see those are supply and demand areas that I right now we're trading in the middle. You don't diddle in the middle, as Mr. Yen says. I've never traded this style until I started following Mr. Yen, and he's already blocked me because I guess I've talked about him, and I don't remember talking anything bad about him, other than this style is like picking up pennies in front of a steamroller, and if you're trading with $1,000 account, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. So the rewards it's a very high risk, low reward, but it's very the win rate is 98-99%. So once in a while you get those days, which is why I have the news calendar over here. So we got a lot of news coming up. We got the ECB financial stability review, unemployment claims in the USD. That's pretty big. It's only blue though, it doesn't have it in red. And these tend to move the market, particularly the euro and United States dollar, violently. So it's just stuff that you got to keep an eye on. And then Trump's tweets, or war breaks out. There's things that those are unavoidable, and thankfully we don't have to deal with Trump's tweets anymore, which I've been knocked out of a few trades because of his tweets. So I'm kind of bitter, and so anyway, that's what we're doing right now. And like I said, we're diddling right here, getting the yellow line. What I look for is I want price. If we're going, it's really diddling bad right now. But if we're going with the trend, and I'm going to take a counter trend trade, I'll start at about halfway to the blue line. That's where I'll start entering. So it would be right about here, and this will go up as this goes up. So these will go up, and these are just the supply and demand levels. You'll see how they start when price starts reacting around them. You'll see how they'll pick up on it. Like, looks like we might be hitting this demand level down here, and you'll see it bounce a little bit. That's a pretty strong order block there. These are tiny, tiny order blocks. Uh, so there might be some leftover orders here that didn't get filled yet. So, because sometimes you only get partial fills before price moves away from you. It happens when you're throwing a lot of money into the forex market, and so you'll get these bounces. Uh, it's very common to see these flag bounces in forex at these low time levels. And staring at the screen for years, for months and months at a time. I talk about screen time in my thread on Forex Factory, how important it is that you take a few months on demo and you'll start seeing patterns in the price action. Whether you would, I like the 5 minute time frame. And this one is a tick time frame. This is new to me. It smooths out things a lot better than the 1 minute time frame, so I kind of like it. It's fast and it smooths things out. So that is the envelope in a nutshell, the Hyperscalper envelope. So I have to separate it from the other. So I got another account here for, this is my fat pips. We blew through that resistance area. These are areas of interest from the previous day. I was hoping that we'd bounce back down, but we didn't. Looks like we probably, it tends to reverse around midnight when the Asia closes, so these will be areas of interest coming up again. My first mentor called this the overnights, and then this time of night he would get up and he would make trades, and it was amazing how the price would reverse 90% of the time from this time to just before Frankfurt opened. So amazing just to watch, and he would just throw trades up, no stop loss, and just go. It was some crazy grid trading, and it worked until it didn't. So in 2008 it all went to hell, and that was right when I started learning. And he kind of faded off into obscurity after that. But where was I? So this is fat pips. So these are some of the areas that I'm looking at here, here, and here. This would be an area to short from. It's actually, I just missed that. That would have been it right here. This is an entry. That would have been a quick entry. Let's see if I can close. Some of you might be on a phone, so you might not be able to see this. Open it up. We got this nice retrace here. We got a green candle telling us we're in a downtrend. We are in a large supply area. We were within the area. So I missed that trade just by a few minutes. I was out making coffee when I missed this one, so unfortunately I missed that trade. So there'll be others, but that's fat pips. It's just, I marked off some areas of interest. Let's see if there's a couple more before we move over to the next one. Here's an area of interest here. And this is the bottom of this, so I don't need to mark that, but this one here. There's an area of interest right here. So these are order blocks where there might be leftover orders. That's what Sam Seaton teaches about the leftover orders. So what I can do, so I don't have to watch the chart, is put my alert on here. Where's it at? It's up here. Where's that? Where's that? Come on. There it is. So this is going to alert me when just before we get to the next price level. But these are bounces and I want to work with the trend. So, whoa, this looks like, let's see if it bounces here. Actually, what I need to do, this is probably the most major area right here. So let's put in an alert there. And we'll put alert here. I don't think it's going to bounce back up, but we'll put it on. We got alerts there, so now we don't have to watch this chart. And then this one, I don't know if this is going to work. This is the GOAT chart for Mr. Yen, Brian Watt. As I said, I don't know why he blocked me. Other than I said, it's, you know, if you have a small account, it's going to be like picking up pennies in front of a steamroller. It's the only bad thing I said about it. So I don't, and I never traded this way before. Other than I've traded a similar method, but not this particular method. So let's expand out. This is the Go chart. I don't know if this is going to work because this is a CFD and not a future. So the volume, I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about the inner workings of CFDs versus futures. So I don't know if tick volume is used here, or they copy it, or if they're just getting price action. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. But basically, this works exactly the same as the envelope. The difference is that you do not trade in between here and here at all. With the envelope, you do. You're a little bit more. It's more aggressive and it's faster. With this, it's going to be a lot less trades. And then once we get outside of these bands, that's when you take the counter trend. So this is a 2000 look back on the Keltner channels with different deviations. Don't diddle in the middle, and we go from there and we just start pulling out. Right now it's at that edge where I could take a trade, but I don't know. I'd like to wait till it's outside the bands on this one, so it's a little bit more manageable. You don't get as many trades as you do with envelopes, because it's got to go to some pretty extreme measures to get outside the 2000 look back period. It's got to deviate from the mean before it snaps back like a rubber band, and that's he says this chart's pretty good, so I'm going to go with it. And this is the SPY. It's showing that I can trade 0.1. I'm gonna start with 0.0 on that, because I have never traded this instrument before. So we're going to go be as slow as possible just to see what happens. But it's showing this, but I've noticed with instruments with only 2 decimal places that it can be off. This particular indicator, this tool I got this from No Nonsense Forex, which I don't understand those guys either. I got into a little tiff with one of the moderators in their Discord, and now I'm apparently shunned like the the Amish. They're a little bit cultish over there, but they got some great tools there. I tried their system. I don't particularly like it. I like to stay focused in one thing, two, three things, and they spread their risk out over a multitude of different asset classes, which is great if you're investing, but if you're trading, I don't think that's it's just my opinion, man. Just like he has his opinions, I have mine. Apparently, you're not allowed to have your own opinion when you go over there, which is fine. It's his Discord, so whatever. But I wasn't banned from them. I put in the work, the back testing work, turned in my assignments, and I get nothing back. And then they go and they change the rules, usually right after I turned it in. And I'm like, what? I did it like 3 times, and I was like, you know what? Screw this. I don't even trade this way. I just want to get involved with some traders that know what the hell they're talking about. Because trading can be lonely. I don't have many friends out there. So I'm sitting here talking to a computer hoping somebody will show up. But anyway, this is the GOAT chart of Mr. Yen. Brian, I don't know. Maybe he's mad because I call him Mr. Yen all the time. I do that out of respect. I think that he's gone through a lot. He's a cancer patient and terminal, and he's given out his information for free and life experience for free, and it's one of the reasons why I follow him. Not so much the trading, but just the life experience, and he's led an interesting life. And it's interesting and funny to listen to. I'm not nearly as good of a storyteller as he is. As I said, I like to keep most of my private life private. So let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll just enter in market orders. It's easier. I like to use limit orders for fat pips, but I like to use market orders for this because it's fast. And we're going to stop and take, right about here is where I'm looking. There's a lot of demand here, or supply, right here. And it hasn't been busted through again. So I'm going to go right there. I just did it wrong, didn't I? I put a sell in. Hey, yeah, we're starting off on the right foot. Alright, let's see if we can, well, we got plenty of margin, so. Well, we starting off on the right foot. And heading right to it, heading right to that stop. But I had to put in a buy, and I put in a sell. I was thinking fat pips, and alright, let's see how this is going to go. Juggling 3 different systems. Alright. So let me go ahead and move the stop and take down here. And now we got to cancel that because it's a stop and it's not taking it as one. So we got to modify this to 0. There. We'll just let that run. We'll see what happens. Got plenty of margin right now, so we'll see how it works. Alright, coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Let's go back here. Oh, here. Alright, well, these are annoying. This thing is annoying me now, so I was doing well without it. thought it might be a good visual for you guys, but it's annoying me, so I'm going to take it off. So we are in a downtrend. And I missed my opportunity to get in here. No, not yet. I like to wait. If we're in a counter trend trade, I like to see about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way to the red line before I enter in a buy. So I would be entering a buy, so I get my tools ready. Tools. Oop, no. Navigator. And favorites. Oh no, my favorites aren't in here. Why did they disappear? Gotta get my scripts. Add them to my favorites. Could edit a hotkey too. I never really was into hotkeys though. And we need close everything. Alright. So now I don't get confused. Alright, it looks like I missed out on that trade. So this is going to be interesting, the flip-flopping back and forth between all these. See, that one, if I would have been getting close to taking profit. There, I was in profit almost. Had I put the right order in. Oh, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Yay, 1:30. Alright, so let's see if I can do something here. Here's my S&P, and I know that I don't need to look at this until it hits one of my thingies here, my alerts. So let's try this. And let's go back to this. Let's see how we got about halfway. Didn't quite get to the two. This would have been a good trade here. We got 2/3 of the way to. I would have hit here and boom, counter trend. Got the retrace, and then here I'd like to go half. Wish that would have made it halfway, because that would have been a good trade, but it only made it a quarter. And I usually don't take a good unless I get a good pullback. I usually don't take trend trades yet. Like I said, I'm still kind of learning this. Chilly in here. Should get my jacket. Alright. Like I said, we're just leaving that for now. I screwed that up. we got a pretty sharp angle here. And we have been going down. It's one of the good things about having fat over here. We know we've been in a pretty nasty downtrend, but we're looking at this area. This is an area of interest here. I'm looking for a bounce here, which it is doing. So this order block right here. Price kind of just stabilizes and then shoots out. That is an order block. So that becomes an area of interest where price will bounce. If it returns to it, preferably quickly, it will bounce quickly. This is a rally base and a rally again. So it takes a while, but you can learn to spot this stuff pretty quick. See how it bounced right. That's it. And then I was looking at that. I wasn't even looking here. I was looking over here, trying to encompass this, and then bam, right in there. Perfect. You can see. Yeah, I think it's gonna bust through because there's a lot of sell pressure here. So let's go ahead and do a counter trend trade. Stop and take here, down here at this line. Let's go a little bit shy of this line. Right here. Go to where the puck is going. Not where it's been. Where the puck is going, not where it's been. Now I can do a trade here as well if I think it's going to bust through, but I'm looking for a bounce, but on fat pips I usually look for bounces, not breakouts. Look for bigger, and I put bigger trades on. Looky there, just like that. Away we go. Now there's a lot of bird feeders here, a lot of hummingbird beaks right here. We got to get past that, encompass those beaks in, but I think we're going to break through where I had my line originally. But once we break that line, there's another order block right here. So this got tapped into here and took off again, so I expect another bounce right here, and it's happening right here. There it is. Oh, gonna make me look bad, huh? Take it over to the speaks. Let's see. Right, what I said we were getting demand right here. And there it is again. Or supply. Sorry, that's supply. There it is again. And we are in a downtrend slightly, so I still suspect that this is going to be a winner. This is a little more exciting than having to look at two different things as opposed to one. A little bit more of a challenge. Kind of like it. Let's see if anybody's even showed up on this thing. So let me YouTube. Okay, this is gonna do that annoying thing. Oh, here's the chat. This is what I want right here. So let's minimize this, and I just want to see the chat. Oops, where are you going? Just want to see the chat. This is gonna be tough. Might have to use my phone for this or something. Still haven't got all the bugs out yet. But the chat's there if anybody's willing to ask me any questions what I'm doing. I'm not as popular and as exciting as other people. I know, I get it. I'm a pretty boring guy. I had it better last time. I don't know why. Can't type either. That's why I'd never be a good coder. Can't type worth a shit. I understand coding, but I can't frickin' type. So I trade instead. Wish I could code. I would code some wicked ass shit. Got a few ideas. Alright, what are we doing here? It is bouncing. Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers. A Tigger's a wonderful thing. Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of spring. Anybody else have all those crazy theme songs and weird songs that they picked up from their Saturday morning cartoons? I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up on front of the television set and outdoors as a child. We didn't have computers until I was in high school. I started learning on a TRS-80, Trash 80, 64K RAM. Woo! Cooking with gas now. That was my first experience with computers. Learning how to program in BASIC and Fortran. But I think they still use BASIC. There was a time clock program in a grocery store I used to work in that was in BASIC all the way into late 90s. So I know they used it at least until then. And then using Fortran as a dead language. I was so dumb. I should have took COBOL. Learned, that was the evolution to C++ and all that. My buddy said, you need to take COBOL, you need to take COBOL. I was like, no, I'm into math and science, man, and Fortran is for science. And now it's all COBOL. It's all derived from COBOL. And then I fell behind. And had to get a job. Couldn't afford college. And then, que sera, sera. Got into real estate for a little while. Did okay. Not great. And then that all fell apart. So I just keep trying. One of these days something's gonna work. Had a few things go. I had a robot, an EA, that I was consulting a programmer to design for me, and he did a real shit job on the programming. And then the government of the United States decided that my robot was illegal. It was a grid trader. They changed everything with the whatever the name of that law was, in 2010, I think. Forget the name of the law that they were. Dodd-Frank Act. That's what it was. Dodd-Frank Act. You can't, in the United States, anyway, in the land of the free, the home of the brave, you can't trade like you can in Russia, or, well, Europe's getting just as bad. But not as bad as the United States. The United States is absolutely terrible for trading. So I wouldn't mind if and when I can move out of the country. Before the magatards and the Biden bots start shooting at each other. Which probably one of those things, a bunch of blowhards both sides. So I'm not too worried about that. It'll die down a little bit. It's people blowing off steam. As long as the economy doesn't turn to complete shit. They keep pumping money in the economy. And inflation doesn't get too hot. I'm gonna add another one. And make it a little closer. Starting to flatten out here. So, gotta be careful. See, we got tons of margin. 20,934. This O&A is a demo account. I think it's Japan or Europe. Can't remember which. Because, like I said, in America, if I get an Oanda account, I'm not allowed to trade gold, silver, the China 50, the US 100, the Germany US 30. I'm not allowed to trade any of this stuff on Oanda. As a United States citizen, I can't trade any of that. And they had all kinds of stuff at one point. At one point I had corn and soybeans and stuff. I don't know what happened to that. To dig through that and find out. They still have copper. And I was looking at commodities. And talk about trading something that's complex. Agricultural commodities and oil. That's why crypto's easy. The supply is practically fixed. And then, so all you gotta do is worry about demand. I'm gonna go get a jacket. It's cold. It's cold out. It's cold out. Alright. Yeah, I remember having corn and sugar. I even had a trade on sugar on demo because I was trying to figure out commodities, and I saw commodity prices were like really super cheap. And I was like, dang, at a long-term hold, you know, you could buy wheat, corn, and soybeans. And had I bought lumber, damn, you think Bitcoin's doing well? Should have bought lumber. And my sugar trade was already in the black or in the red. I don't forget how that goes. It was positive. I was in profit. My sugar trade, and then I lost that account. It kicked me out. And it was just demo. I'm still trying to learn some stuff. And but the commodity prices were like dirt cheap. This was not maybe 8 months ago. I was like, holy crap. These are great long-term holds for buys. Just got to keep buying and buying and buying. And I was getting, I was still in that spread out phase, trying to do things the new nonsense Forex way. I gave the system a shot, and I find for me personally, if I don't stay focused, I tend to lose money. And if I stay focused on just a couple of items, I do extremely well. So that's just me. Maybe other people are different, that he was very binary in his, using the method, and essentially it's just getting the odds stacked slightly in your favor and going with that over the long run. Whereas I like asymmetric bets and staying focused, hyper focused on, just 1, 2, maybe 3 assets tops. So, and learning about the macro cycles and which assets to get into and which is the biggest, fastest horse. That's what I seem to be good at, is finding that. So I'll go with that for now. And Bitcoin and Ethereum are the biggest, fastest horse. There are faster horses out there. XRP is one, but not so sure about XRP in the long run. And then of course all the altcoins, which they're faster. Some of them are definitely faster, but they're not bigger. And the liquidity kind of, and then because they move so violently, and I can't be in front of the computer 24/7 to catch those falling knives and accumulate, and I get too spread out again, and I'll start losing money. So that's the way it is. What are we doing here? What are we doing with this guy? Still just fiddle farting around there. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna work, because this is a CFD and not a future contract. So I don't know if the tick is 55 ticks, 2000 period look back, and then the deviations from the Keltner is, I can't remember here. Let's see if I can pull it up. 21, 37, and 53. ATR period, I don't know what that. He's had to put it at 2000, so we'll put it at 2000, see if that changes anything. Oh, I know why, because it had to do, it'll go back if I put it back to 480. ATR period, 480. I just noticed I got this on median price, not exponential. Let's put it on close price. Yeah, see, there we go. I only had 3,000 bars on this because it has to populate this. How did I get a tick chart onto MT4? Good question. I will show you. Over here on the M1 chart, I have this FX Blue custom time frame generator I got from FX Blue. Just Google search this, it'll come up. Prefer you to get it from them than me. And there's a DLL that you have to download as well. That's a library that it references. Advisor properties. There's the dependency user 32 DLL. You need to have. I was able to, from the FX Blue website, I was able to install this in all of my MT4 accounts. I got like 7 or 8 MT4 accounts on here from different brokers, and I was able to do it in one fell swoop. I installed it in every one of them from the FX Blue site, so that's why I recommend, if you have multiple broker accounts, to download from FX Blue. It's free. I try to only advocate for free stuff on the internet because I understand the importance of compounding, and I don't want your money. I want you to make money, and yeah, that's why I don't have fancy websites or anything like that. I had a website, I let it go because I don't have anybody showing up. I don't know. People, I guess they don't value it unless they put some money behind it, I guess. I don't know, but here's stuff I'm giving away free, and I go around the internet and I find the best free shit out there, and I put it in my little thread on Twitter, Random Crypto Guy, about what I believe are the best free resources. Looks like we might have to add another one, unfortunately. And we will move our stop and take in case it just decided to violently move back in a direction. Should have waited a little bit. So what's it doing here? See how it bounced right off of that zone. Now we're heading into this order block here. We already crashed through that. Order block. So this is the area of interest. We didn't stay here very long, but there's probably not a lot of leftover orders here, but we're going to go ahead and put an alert there. We're going to see if it bounces downward from here. Let's front run it a little bit more. So. See, it's already rejecting off of it. So this might be the area to look at for over here. Yeah, it looks like this is where it's going to get rejected. Try to do live stream, and I thought it was the OBS software, but actually it was one of my indicators that was slowing everything down. So I ended up having to build my own indicator to, at the instruction of a coder. Well, I gave the coder instructions and what I wanted, and it's workable. It doesn't take up a lot of CPU usage. It's not the greatest in the world. What do you want for $10? I spent $10. I'm willing to give it away to anybody who wants it. It's just a slope indicator. It tells you the slope of the trend at a certain time level or a certain time frame. Got some more buyers. Row. That means I'm going to have to counter trend. Wait for the leg up, and then I'm going to start popping it a little harder. That was the leg up, and we are about to hit the zone where I marked off. Let's go ahead and hit 2. Two more, and then we are going to move our stop and take a little bit closer. Okay, so it just violently downturns, and I can just collect. This is the next level of interest to be up here. Right here where it violently went down. Not real bad, but there's probably some leftover orders right here. So I'm looking here at this number. When it dips down into single digits, that's when I go to here. Put this here, and then I keep it on no in case I gotta knock it off, and I only go to yes when I go positive. Now Mr. Yen would be taking these off right here. I guess I'm a little more greedy than he is. Here we go. Positive now. Now let's see if it cracks the whip. You're not getting it at everything positive. I'm kind of looking at it to see how it twitches. Which way it's twitching the most. So now I'm negative again. But I'm pretty close to positive, so I think we're gonna get it. Yep, there it goes. Come on. You can do it. Getting caught. This order block right here. That's why. I should have seen that. I didn't see that right now. My bad. Now I'm fucking losing. I wasn't paying attention to the order block. Should have just got out when I got out. Just got out. Yep. I've got a chance here again. I think it's gonna crash this time. Crash through it. Nope, nope. It's starting to get a little bit of a swoop here. Yep, there it goes. I don't like how this is going. That's a pretty strong order block. Hopefully it'll give me another chance to get out. Otherwise I might have to add more. Am I over here? Nope. No questions. Nobody's prying. Nobody listening. Nobody listening. That's fine. More practice for me. Looks like I might have to add to this position. I wasn't paying attention to that order block. It's okay, we're heading into this order block here. So there's something here. Should start turning back. How's this doing? Not too good. I got out what I can. I wasn't paying attention to that order block. Oh boy, another leg up. Up to the next order block there. Getting there, right here. That's what I'm looking at. This next order block. There it is. Why didn't my alert go off? That's weird. That should have went off. Damn it. You are not being nice at all. Next leg up. Where's the next order block? Well, there's not a lot holding it back. That's not good. Put that right? I'm sure I did that right. Yeah, did everything right. There's not much holding it back from here. It's not good. What's it look like here? Until we get up here. There's a lot of downward pressure still, so I think we'll be okay. pressure there. See, that would have made it if I put the right order in. That would have been in profit. Silly me. Chart shifted over here. What's going on here? Chart shifts. That's never a good sign. Sometimes. Is it a good sign or a bad sign? Stand it up. And we're back to the middle. And I'm in the hole in the middle. You know, that's not a good thing. Always want to be. At least I would have to add. Came close. When I went outside the band, I would have had to add again. I'm going to add again until we go outside the band. Or another leg up. It looks like it's struggling here. like it's trying to give up. Like I know he's better. Definitely smooths it out. Tick chart definitely smooths things out. See why people use them now. Come on. I hate it when I get underwater. It gets so boring. Uh-oh. Alright, time to break through. Got this little tiny order block here. It's gonna break through that. Alright, looks like it's gonna go this time. Looks like it's giving up the ghost. There it goes. Come on, almost there. Like Jurassic Park coaxing out the T-Rex or the Velociraptor. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. You can do it. me add again. That wasn't that big of an order block. She crashed right through that. You're gonna make me add again, aren't you? Getting the downward slope, that's good. Can lower or stop a little bit, or take profit in case it decides to crash down. Collect more pips. And then take the other side of the trade. That's the ideal. Come on. You got the shape. You're doing it. What's the hold up? Damn it. I'm starting to get pressure up. Don't diddle in the middle. Where did I enter? Why did I enter where I entered? Diddle in the middle. My alarms aren't going off on my fat pips. That's weird. There it is. Now it's doing it. It's the upper breach. There you got it. If I'd paid attention to that order block, that would have been out by now. Just a tiny bit of profit. You're gonna make me do it again, aren't you? watching paint dry. Come on. Quit diddling in the middle. Do something. How's our other trade going over here? In the hole here too. That's only because I put the wrong trade on. Back diddling in the middle. Nothing they can do. I might take the L on this just because I screwed up. I think I'm just going to take the L on this one. Even though it would have been profit, this would have been in profit this much instead of loss. But I know now that there's our margin levels at 56 for one, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we could probably do margin levels at 0.05. And I think this is more conservative, so we should be fine. 0.05. I'm going to take the L on that one because I messed up. Not the system. The system did great. I'm the one that messed that up. Need to get alerts for this. Get downside the bands. I'm sure there's something on Forex Factory or Forex Station. Oh, heading back down into the 20s. Oh, back up again. Diddling in the middle, diddle in the middle. Real. Frankfurt should be his opening in a half an hour, and there's news in an hour and a half. That's the London Open. You're gonna make me add again, you son of a bitch. Heading into some congestion ahead of that, so Yep, I breached it. Already rejected. I rejected hard too. Didn't even get a chance to add. Trying to get up there. It's gonna make me add. The breach. This time it's not backing down. This time it's not backing down. There she goes. Shit the bed. Alright, got it. Holy crap. You ain't fucking around, cat. Let this leg figure out where it's gonna go before we add. This sucker's going up. Hopefully I don't get screwed on this. Because there's nothing up here stopping this sucker. Till 1993 and 100 pips away. Damn it, it's gonna fucking fuck me. Oh, I should have got out when I got out. 2 mistakes already. Wrong one on the wrong order there, and I didn't close everything when I was positive after being underwater for that long. And this is probably when Mr. Yen starts to fade, where he'll continue to do counter trend trades and then fade out, peel off his wins, but keep the losses until either the wins outweigh the losses or the price turns back in his favor. So you gotta fight the fire. Make me add again. God damn you. Damn you. Sure, I probably missed something. Probably the overextension on the cells. I was overextended on the 5-minute chart. I should have been buying. Looking at the higher time frame chart, that's probably where I messed up. This is where I think I messed up. I didn't look at the bigger picture chart, and I was already overextended on this downward, then hitting here. And that was a tough order block to break through. I think, where did I start? I think it was here. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Recorded it, so I can go back and look and see where I messed up. Well, it's starting to fade. Some of them. on, give me them dollars again. There we go. That's how Mr. Yen does it. So now we're back to reasonable margin levels. Well under 1% risk. And now if we were, since I'm not using a US broker, I can do this. But I have to keep it separate, for segregated. Also, that'll drag these to a stop. What I can do is take my take profit here and do it this way. Then I can drag it. Can't do that in the USA. The land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm not allowed to do that. My old mentor, they would do stuff like this and just leave it. He would walk away from the charts and just leave it. Let it come as it may. Diddle in the middle. Diddle in the middle. That's what I get for diddling in the middle. But yeah, that's how my first mentor, he would just, what he would have done is he would take in price, he would have put take profits on buys here, here, and here, and sells here, here, and here, just all over the place, different lines that he'd throw up on his chart, and then just walk away. Come back, see what his margin was, adjust the trades according to the margin. Always more up than down, because the euro always rose against the dollar for better part of a decade, and then all changed in 2008. settle down like the dream I've seen lately. Why did I fall there? And then just waiting for something to take profit somewhere. Climb back up. Here's the cup and handle I was showing earlier. And we didn't go to 8.4 though. How far did we get down to? 8.6. So I was thinking it was going to bounce off this order block. Still could. And we still showing some signs of rejection here. And this candle, it's almost up. So could still see the lower leg all the way down to this order block. in the middle. Should just leave it roll because I know it's gonna knock around both sides. Do what my old mentor does. Set all your take profits and walk away. That works until it doesn't. This one's way more conservative. Say you could go ahead and probably do up the risk on this, on the goat chart, because when this hell freezes over, there's no point. It's not gonna get outside that third band. He's looking like on the hourly. He's looking the same anemic. Anemic. Oh. Goat chart's not going to give us much. Tell that right now. It needs an alert. Tell me when it gets outside the white bands. Otherwise, it's like watching paint dry. Okay, looks like we're fading the spike. Spike is fading. Take out my two. The two buys. And we're back to adding again. So let's add some cells. Four cells. And stop and take. Now we can use the stop and take again. In case I get a violent turn backwards. We'll get them. Sometimes you gotta be patient. Want to get another cup of coffee, but got a lot of shit on the board here. And we got 3 o'clock. That means somebody's open. I think Frankfurt just opened. Hop again. Rut-row raggy. Got lots of green. They're overextended. Gonna make me add again. Go again. This is the bad side of martingale. Yeah, now we got definitely the slope of the JMA on the higher time frames is starting to turn upward. So that means we're working hard against a trend, a strong trending move, so that's not very fun. This is the part that I don't like about martingale. Like I said, I've never had success trading this overlap, no matter what system I've used. Don't know how people trade it. Alright, we get it. I wish I could turn that off. Where do I have it at? Do I have it on here? Yeah, I do. That's what it is. go with the trend. It just blasted through. Fantastic. We just blasted through that zone. This supply zone. That means the USD is going down, which is good for Bitcoin. Back up to 19. And the dollar is taking a dump. Getting down, here's that last support. 4H support. But it's basically the inverse of this. So we're sucking ass right now. Almost 2%. No freaking end in sight here. Shit the bed. Now what's ringing? 2%. See, yeah, we're up to 2% per trade. Thought I took that off though. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Slope. Bam! Bang! Zoom to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Good thing this is demo, right? And this is real. Like I say, trading is frustrating. Investing, not so bad. Yeah, we're off to the fucking races here. And this is when you get into trouble. You're outside the second and third bands. On the tick chart, we're not, so that's interesting. Anymore, I know what. So here, up on the M5, we busted through this. Now this is an area, this is a turncoat. This becomes turncoat. So I want to front run this. And look for a trade when it hits that line to bounce off of it. Everything's all the shit. What does this look like? The tick chart doesn't look too bad. Tick chart's already back to normal. I could have got a little scalpy scalp. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I didn't take that sell at the top when I hit the line. And start getting aggressive. And taking profits quicker. So I can fade out this loss. I'm guessing that's how you do it. As I said, this is the first time I've ever done this system, so. I was interested in what, oops, excuse me about that. I forgot I'm recording. I was wondering what happens when you get this far underwater. go to bed. Set some take profits and go to bed. There's the bounce. So this is a trade for this system. Let's take a look, see here. Where's the order block? I've been doing the tick charts. These are harder to see. Where's the order block? Here's the order block here. That would be a buy. Where's that at? It's a lot easier to see the order blocks. 119, 1916. Show break even until and now let's see why they use the tick charts in scalping. The order blocks are a lot easier to see. This sucker may fade all the way back. False breakout. Having a good night here all around. Just wondering what happened. The Frankie fake. That's what this is. This is a Frankie fake. Always does this. And then in London it goes the opposite direction. So I'm just gonna let this run. This is the Frankie fake. I'm gonna stop and take go where the puck is going. I think we're heading all the way to there. And we're gonna get everything into profit. Frankie fake. So what happens is you got Asia closing and Europe and London opening, all boom, 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 within 2 hours of each other. So it creates this wacky ass congestion. You see these crazy swings. Hey, you forgot my, you forgot my, you forgot my buy limit. Damn it, I missed. I always just miss it, just by the fucking spread. I always get front run. Doing anything? Oh, getting close. Close to a buy opportunity. I'm gonna go. Let's go ahead and do a limit order. Go 0.08. See what happens. Give me something here. I think I just know too many methods of trading. I should focus in on one. I like this tick chart though. This is new. I'm thinking of using it and just hitting, bouncing off order blocks. Kind of like ICT does. set buy limits here because the channel moves so slow compared to this one, the Hyper Scalper. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fake out. Drop to the downside. Longer term time frame. Might be wrong. If it breaks through this bigger order block here, if it breaks through these, it's going to break all the way down. If it breaks it, because there's an order block here, an order block here, and we got this order block here. And it should crash all the way down at that point. It's starting to break down. So this is looking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of my fat pips chart. It does work good for sending scalps. I haven't had much luck with anything else with it. So sometimes these would work out if there wasn't a lot of action on Asia. This is where the order blocks were. Oftentimes this is all you would get out of Asia, is like from here. This is unusual to stay up in that territory for throughout the entire session. Usually you get a bounce down and then a bounce off of one of these levels back up. That's what I was looking for. But now that Europe's open, these would be blips on the radar probably. If they hit, if they get hit at all. Chat in a while. Anybody show up? Nope. Just me talking to myself. That's cool. Definitely see the order blocks a lot better with the tick chart. We're slowly dying, so that's good, and we're slowly lower lows, lower highs, small order blocks, weak order blocks, that's a strong order block there, so we're busting through that. This is the next level here. talking to myself. Where were you? Where'd you go? Daddy, can't you tell? Oh, I'm not trying to fake it, and I ain't the one to blame. But there's no one home in my house of pain. I'm alone again. There's no one home in my house of pain. Yep, back to the middle. Diddle in the middle. This is gonna collapse. It's really starting to push down now. Sellers are really piling in. Just gonna bust through that order block. About ready to bust through. Oh, there's still some fight in it. An order block. It's got 2 layers. Some more twos. Let's clear these out. Go again. Nice. Yeah, got some room to work with this one. So, it's that next order block. Our margins to manageable levels. through this order block. So we were going to do it, but it's putting up a fight. Yeah, we're getting back to a manageable level. Yeah, ten back up. I know you want to break down. Break back down again. You know you want to. You don't want to go up from there. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Diddle in the middle. Diddle in the middle. Stuck in the diddle with you. It's stuck in the diddle with you. I don't know what it is I should do. Oh, get smacked in my face. Joe down to please. Please look at me. Joe is the right. You stuck in the middle with you. You're down to nothing. You diddle in the middle. You are fucking diddling. Oh, hey. Yeah. You can just rub my eyes and look at what happens. Get twos across the board. I want twos all the way up. Not just one two, I want all the twos. Son of a bitch. Guess that's what I get for being greedy. Should have just took it. Take what the market gives you. I'm stuck in the middle with you. And you started on nothing and you're proud that you're something mad. But you do, and your friends they all come crawling. So please. And I'm out. And I'm out. Just like that. Free and clear to start the next round. And that's how it's done. So now guess I should be more conservative and wait till I get to the line. Now I'm being more conservative instead of the 3/4. Come on. The take profit.